Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Game 4 here. MRR S2y. It's a 2-1 lead so far in the favor of S2y. Babael here, joined by Lark, and it's the HoN Tour Southeast Asia Grand Finals, man. Really just pumped up about this series here because we've been at this for a period of 4 to 5 months, and it's finally coming to an end, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's finally coming to an end. We're gonna sing. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna stop there. Yeah, this is gonna be a pretty interesting uh, fourth game. Yeah, fourth game here. Cause if S2Y wins this one, it's all over. But if MR can win this one, we're gonna be in for a fifth game.
We're gonna be in for some really good banging action. But
Oh
yeah,
my god, yeah, that's
no,
not.
don't take it in the wrong context. But man,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
this would be the finals that everyone deserves. But
Hmm.
I'm a little bit selfish. I wish it would be as to why winning this game. I believe Luck agrees
Yes.
because we like to see MRR. I mean, so far a bit of a stat so far, but yeah, MRR has been struggling so much, and they're like the underdogs coming to this one. And actually, I am a fan of MRR to some extent as compared to S2Y, but
Yep.
um, for specific reasons, I think S2Y has done a lot of a good deal of work this past 2 days.
Hmm.
So I would like, especially stomping out ADNG. So I
ADN.
think
Yeah.
they kind of deserve to win a little bit better. But MR also did their. I mean, don't discount them. They did the best, and a bit of a stats, by the way. All the games in the grand finals are won on the Hellborn map.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah. Yeah. Wait.
yeah. So
Yeah. Wait.
as much
Wait.
as they admit it, this
Yeah.
probably would mean the MR isn't very good. I mean RNG or luck factor involved. Or maybe sometimes when you flip the
Uh-oh.
coin, you get 3 times hits up, and 1 time you probably get tails. This might be the tails that MRR don't want to have. But yeah, that's it. Gonna cover the banned heroes first. We have a bit of a delay there because MRR is taking a bit of time. We have the Wretched Hex, Scenery Bubbles, War Beast all being banned away. Those are pretty standard bans going to this game here, and of course S2Y has the first pick, so they have the slight advantage there. Peter Yet's gonna be picking up the Pestilence here, and Pharaoh going to be the snap pick by Team Hellborn. MR, of course, they played Pharaoh very well against ADNG back in the cycle days, as well as against Turtle Masters yesterday. That's a fantastic Pharaoh. Of course, he did fail a bit towards the end of that series, but Zilla Viper was casting, and yeah, man, that was just
Yeah.
one hell of a Pharaoh.
Mm-hmm. Pestilence always being seen as the first pick by the Thailand teams, especially like S2Y. It's like their go-to hero. They really love the Pestilence. So seeing Pestilence here just means aggression, aggression, aggression. We saw that he had a pretty good showing with his Pestilence in the it was in the previous game, right? Yeah, he
Yeah,
was
yeah.
using yeah, and it was it's just shows how good he is in terms of like searching for, okay, this is the right time to jump in, this is the right time I should initiate, I should go in now so I can let the rest of my teammates back me up. So Pestilence here as the first pick is pretty fine. I'm surprised that there's still no Tempest pickup just yet. It might even go in favor of MR here. Could probably see Bomb Rusher Foil be playing the Tempest again rather than Colorex, the usual go-to jungle player there for the team. So yeah, it seems like Massive Arms is going to be the pair here for Pestilence in the middle lane, and that's always very, very good. Anti-push there straight away on their team. So whether or not Tempest is going to be picked up, that's another thing we're going to have to wait and see. Whether or not MR is going to pick it up themselves. But, I mean, looking at S2Y, they can pick up the Tempest if they want to, but it's not as necessary.
Yeah, exactly. Great stuff. And we have Pharaoh being picked up, like I said, MOA, Pestilence, very good synergy there, both of which are fantastic stunners. And as you can see, in the previous games yesterday, the drafting, you never really touch into extra time. But today, wow, it took them a wholesome 30, 40 seconds to pick up a Tempest there. I would have picked it without much thought, but yeah.
Yeah, the Tempest. So Tempest finally gets addressed onto MR side, and they were probably thinking of that for a while. Yeah, I think this is why they were thinking about it. It's like, oh, if I pick Tempest, they're probably gonna take Keep of the
Should have
Forest.
banned the Keeper, if you ask me.
Yeah,
But,
and they're gonna
mhm.
and they have the anti push because they have massive room. So it's like that's what they were thinking. Like, damn, it happened. So or maybe they were even thinking that if they take a Parasite, we can kind of hope that get an upper
Oh,
footing. But Moon Queen,
wow. This just go way back, man. Way back. Good old MRR Moon Queen.
hmm
You're gonna give them. They're the best Moon Queen. All over town, all over Southeast Asia. So yeah, this is why I think MRR is gonna have a very good lead into this game. But PDS gonna straight up ban away the Jersey because that's gonna provide a lot of unparalleled advantage for Moon Queen in the early game. So that's one of the main reasons as well. And explaining why they cannot ban Keeper because Sandriff is just too awesome and Bexley Gashry. Warbase is just too crazy as well. So they don't want to risk it. In fact, the game that SY won was because they had Warbase there, if I'm not wrong. So
Mm.
yeah, Bushrat gonna get banned. That's surprising. MR gonna address that straight up. Cersei getting banned. Cersei, wow. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure why s2y gets banned here. To be very honest,
I mean, it wasn't even picked up over this few days.
like, yeah, s2y is gonna copy Keeper of the Forest Ultimate. Big deal. Um, the Moon Queen here with the Tempest and on top of the Pharaoh, it could look to be a kind of a dangerous combination. What Legion team needs to do is make sure that they keep up on more of the aggression here. So they should probably look towards getting more tankish early game heroes, and their carry should be one that can actually rotate around very, very quickly. If they're thinking of the Soul Stealer, that's not as bad, to be very honest, because he just needs to pick up on a Shrunken Head. Keeper locks him down, he uses his Soul Burst, he starts going around and right clicking people, and when the Soul Stealer snowballs early game, he's practically unstoppable, even if you have a Moon Queen. So that could play a factor into this picking stage here. They're really thinking hard about whether or not they want to take Soul Stealer because Soul Stealer is so easily countered by Pharaoh before he even is able to pick up things like Shrunken Head. So they have to be
Oh
mindful
no.
about that early game.
Oh no. Come on. Don't pick on that. Magnus is good, but no. Unless you're Super KG, no gauntlet action. I mean, I maintain a kind of standard. You want to play the kind of hero, you make sure you perform exponentially well.
Yep.
If not, no.
Yeah,
I mean,
I agree.
if you watched Dreamhack Winter last year, in fact, Sundermelon kind of lost the bet to Super KG on his gauntlet hook. He said he wouldn't get even 3 or 5 hooks out, but he got more than 10. So a
It
bigger
is.
face, smear in the face there. But yeah,
Yeah.
huge shout out to that
Rhapsody.
boy.
Yeah, Rhapsody actually the response here for Hellborn. So Rhapsody is also always very good. If Rhapsody is able to keep Moon Queen alive in team fights as well as Pharaoh, who stands in the front and takes the bulk of damage and focuses fire away from everyone else on his team, that could prove to be a very, very deadly combination. Slither though, Slither, Magnus, Keeper, Master of Arms, and Pestilence. I'm digging it. I'm digging it, kind of. It's not that bad. We're gonna see a carry Slither here. There's a lot of early game potential. Very, very quick pushes as well because of the Slither wards, the Keeper of the Forest dogs. You have Master of Arms to kind of push out the waves. Um, Although they're actually working against the clock here. If they're not able to win this early game, MR is just gonna steamroll them completely.
Oh wow. Okay, Slither's okay. It's fun. This feels like I don't know. Was it Lion or was it Fuzi? Um,
A lion?
oh no, was it Silkit or Fuzi that was playing Slither a lot?
Fuzzy.
Yeah, this just feels like a Fuzi mirror matchup here. Mirror druff, but that's okay. And we got also the finishing pick here, Gauntlet. I think if MR loses this game, it's Gauntlet Jinx, man. You have to give it a Gauntlet. That's one hell of a hero you don't want to see in a game. I'm
I,
just being so bad.
yeah, I think if Cheetah One X is not able to get early advantage in this game, Gauntlet's gonna be completely useless. I
Yeah.
feel personally, but yeah.
Well, we'll leave that debate to another day. But yeah, we have Team Legion here. I mean, this is the fourth game into the HoNTourSEA Southeast Asia G League. Not G League, sorry. It's the Grand Finals. See, I casted so much G League that it kind of stuck there. Yeah, it's the Grand Finals of HoNTourSEA Southeast Asia. It's the fourth game, possibly the last one. S2y is currently at a 2-1 lead. And we have S2y on Team Legion. PDS, they're going to be on to the Keeper of the Forest. Magmus being played by ESC. And Discord onto the MOA. Baxley Gastry is going to be looking like a snake this game. That's going to be Slither. Last but not least, Mr. Suns onto the Pestilence. And how about team? We got MR, Illusion MR, going to be there. They are fighting for their lives here. They are fighting to make sure this is going to be a 5-game, or rather a 5-game series. And we have ColorX there onto Rhapsody. And Bomber Shapal onto the usual Tempest. We also got Chidwax on the regrettable Gauntlet. 07 TV1 onto the Pharaoh. Last but not least, Do I Kill You? Man, this guy's got a lot of good pronounce his name. This is the Moon
Yeah.
Queen for you guys. But yeah, here's the signature Moon Queen that MRR can look up to.
Yep. I would have really liked it if Legion team had slowed down the farm from Tempest, because Tempest is also gonna be a huge factor in this game. I just don't get the reasoning why teams don't wanna try to aggress the jungle there from the Hellborn side. Like you're gonna be faced against the Tempest that's gonna be farming in the jungle, you know, 24/7. Eventually, before he picks up all his other items, starts, taking over in the lanes and setting up ganks and all that kind of jazz. So it's actually gonna be a Mr. Suns and O7T matchup mid. So Pharaoh, at least he got stacked regen. Unfortunately for Mr. Suns, he didn't get anything. And bottom, they're actually gonna send their Slither and Master of Arms there. So I think both teams kind of knew what was going on, and that's why they changed their lanes up respectively there. And I think this is kind of an alright lane setup in my opinion, because actually it favors more of the Legion side, because they can push down that bottom tower very, very quickly.
Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. And Slither are gonna be here. Amway should be playing support into helping the Fuzi lookalike backs to actually get a bit of extra farm. But yeah, that's it. Top lane is gonna be solo Magmus up against the Moon Queen, and Magmus having cold aura. I'm not used to this, but yeah. This is such a cool
bottom.
Magmus. Yep, bottom ganks again happening. Already the slow is gonna be fact there, but that's gonna be toxicity. And we have pretty good ganking action happening very soon. But I mean, Tempest is gonna be in the jungle, and Keeper is also gonna be in the jungle. So both teams will be slightly less in terms of one player, and they will not be able to go in for a full 5v5 team fight yet. But I'm kind of expecting Tempest to help top lane gank a bit. Speaking about top lane again, you can see Moon Queen just putting out the harassment on Magmus. Magmus only level 2, and bottom lane, what a grapple hook that was.
Good play there, really good play there by h2y to save his teammate. Very, very smart. If he didn't do that, Slither would have definitely picked up a kill. Rhapsody, but Keeper of the Forest.
Yep, no root yet, but that should be fine. There's no way the good old Mother Nature could catch up to such a young chick. I mean, she's kind of old, and the other Rhapsody is kind of young. So that explains the 5 less movement speed that they kind of improved there.
Okay, closer.
Oh, but Gauntlet now, no one to hook out there. Probably Earth's gonna try to run away, and maybe trying to rest. Yep, he gets it, but the deny though. Look at that. That hook was just so good, and the deny from Colorax. That would have been bloodlust, but great play there by Rhapsody. She came in distance, and she's like, "Come on, man, reach out to me." So close, but yeah.
Yeah, he was like, "Take my hand, so I can kill you." And that's exactly what happened right there.
There was like a dramatic moment. Take my hand, and then she takes out the knife and backstabs in. Now you die.
Yeah, that was kind of hilarious. But yeah, I mean, h2y, man, proving us wrong. He's doing a really good job on the Gauntlet so far, saving his teammate once, making sure not to give up the first split. Oh god, here we go.
Yep, okay, now there goes Slither, a lot of trouble. That's a revenge, good old revenge by h2y. Look at that, great stuff. I'm kind of impressed by this Gauntlet already. I don't think it's regrettable so far, again, but you know, we just tend to jinx stuff a lot, curse everything, and I hope he doesn't stop performing after that, but yeah.
Yeah, but that was just a really good showing. Look at that, like from being denied to straight away turning it around into the first split. I think MRR is pretty happy right now with h2y's performance. That's pretty insane. I believe he's gonna be able to get his bottle very, very soon. He's at 440 gold, so like 150 plus away. And yeah, I mean, Slither is forced to go ahead and port back bottom, loses out on a bit of EXP and gold again. And taking a look at the top lane though.
Aggression from Magmus onto Moon Queen. A little bit of the humping action happening there, but here comes Tempest from behind. Tempest is gonna land a bit of stun. Now Magma's gonna regret this moment, but he is actually gonna be able to just bathe there, just chill out there. Very nicely done. Moon Queen's gonna pop the health regen. Needs to be very careful not to walk into the steam buff there. But yeah, that's actually pretty good. Just walk on the outskirts very nicely, dancing about there, so you should be fine. Magmus is in a lot of trouble. Magmus actually gonna come out here. Magmus now, he doesn't have the mana, it's probably dead. Yeah, it said a bomber triple got that kill there, but yeah.
Yeah, that was questionable. Very questionable. He could have just waited a little bit longer for the bottle to arrive, eat a tree, ran downwards, and then sip the bottle slowly to, you know.
That's, once I start praising h2y, he just missed his grapple.
Oh, he did?
He did. He did.
Oh, damn, I missed that. Yeah, but
I have a lot of witness on stream here, but
unfortunately for Cryo Magmus, by the way, is a pretty cool avatar there. 070 is gonna be set back a bit. At least he has his bottle, so he shouldn't be, that worried. He actually is lacking mana because I think he used the Navisurge a little bit outside of this well range there.
yeah, of course. And we have a 5 minutes game here. 0-2 Slither just slowing down a lot on the Gauntlet. Gauntlet a lot of trouble. Gauntlet is still gonna be able to try and run away. And of course, the ASM asleep is gonna deal the damage there. Gauntlet should look towards the deny coming from Rhapsody. Yep, there we go.
Wow, this is just so sad for s2y. They're trying their hardest. Whoa, that rocket! They're trying their hardest to make the most out of their lane.
What happened there?
The rocket actually hit Massive Arms and died. But yeah, I mean they're trying their best to make the most out of their lane, but they can't really because both both Chidoan X and Colorx are just doing a really good job of supporting each other. Middle lane, I actually thought there was some aggression, but nope, it's just a fire with illusions.
And that's it, we have a mid lane ganking action happening already. Pharaoh a lot of trouble, sorry not Pharaoh, Pestilence a lot of trouble. Here comes the Infernal Instability from Gauntlet. Chidwag is probably gonna go in there. 07 TB1 picks up Mr. Suns. And like I said, man, all the maps that kind of want an MRR or rather help on site, and this prophecy looks to come true, but by deduction, if that's the case, s2y is gonna win this series, and we're wasting our time. They should have done a coin toss and just surrendered after that.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, okay, so you're on which side? Oh, okay, wait, here we go. Massive Arms actually is in a lot of trouble. He did a pretty good job of
fire.
it.
Yeah, it's the Infinite Instability and the body blocking action. MOA, surrendering to fate there. Faces the wall and reflects on his past wrongdoings and probably just gonna fall down like that.
Yeah, exactly. That was so bad. I mean, it's not looking good at all for Legion side. They've given up so many kills. They've given up a kill on each of the heroes except for Keeper of the Forest. They might even give up a second one here, Magmus.
Oh my god, Magmus, you're drunk, come on! That's not the way to go! There goes the Void! Magmus! He is probably gonna survive, but he's stunned in the opposite direction. Hello, your base is not the direction, Magmus! Yeah, but I don't know, man, he's gonna survive, so that was one hell of a play. I mean, of course, Pharaoh, he wasn't able to deal enough damage onto that Magmus. There's no way in hell he could probably pick it up, but that just looked so close there. And that's it. Again, it seems like the challenge transfer is going to be up, and Bexley Gash is going to take the fall. Colorx is going to pick up that one there. Pretty good stuff from bottom lane, and I'm kind of really impressed by this Gauntlet Rhapsody combo.
Yeah, that was insane. That really was insane. Moon Queen is 7, by the way. Level 7, sitting at about 300 gold per minute. Not the highest, but doing a pretty good job nonetheless, and doesn't seem to be slowing down. Whereas the carry Slither on their team is only level 5 with no items, not even Steam Boots finished. So this game is pretty much in favor already. I think we're probably looking at a 5th game coming up soon. Really depending on
it's
how...
the Hellborn jinx happening here all over again. All 3 maps before this game was spawned on Hellborn. So yep, 8 minutes up already, and it seems like missing the stance. Pestilence, what the hell are you doing there? Dragon's Master is gonna come in from behind. Pasty's gonna take a bit of beating from the Pharaoh's Hellfire, and Tempest without much of anything is probably just gonna sit by and do nothing. He's gonna come in. I don't agree with this thought because he's gonna feed as well. Moon Queen gonna come from behind. That's a pretty good Moon finale there, but it's not gonna be able to pick up Magmus. Magmus just hides there. Very nice skill there from Cheetah1X. Look at that Gauntlet. The Gauntlet Blast doing the work there, and Keeper now is in a bit of a disarray. He's confused, man. Get him on, he kind of decide what he want to do. And we have Rhapsody come from behind. Rhapsody only level 5 now, he's level 6, has the ultimate. Slither gonna insist on the kill on Gauntlet this time around. Gauntlet still looking for something to deny him. Definitely can get it done very quickly. He's gonna go up slope, maybe looking for the kill on Slither. Is he gonna turn it around? No, Moonqueen's gonna be able to pick it up very nicely. And Gauntlet should be just 2 ticks away. Yep, he definitely need to deny this boy, come on. Oh wait, he's fine.
No, he'll be fine. Yeah, he'll
20
be fine.
health. I forgot, he can actually regen.
Yeah, he is fine.
No goodies for you.
Well, at least they get the deny in mid. But yeah, again, MRR, good showing. I think Mr. Suns is just playing on tilt already because missing that stun was kind of huge.
Yeah,
that actually made things even worse. Here we go.
Meanwhile, mid lane, very nice time for MOA. Pharaoh now gonna try back away. Pharaoh, no wall of mummy yet because that's not gonna really help him. Hellfire is a lot more useful. He's gonna run towards the direction of Tempest. Tempest not gonna do much, but again, Cheetah. Oh my god, that Pestilence. Yeah, that's Mr. Suns missing all things possible. And that very nice ultimate from Pharaoh. That's gonna help a lot. Gauntlet comes in. Infinite Stability is gonna deal a lot of damage on Pestilence. Pestilence gonna try and away, but the Statico is gonna pick it up very nicely. Cryo Magmus gonna actually nicely stun out there. Cryo Magmus, am I right?
Yeah, Cryo, yeah. I thought you said Cryo.
Cryo, yeah, I did that.
Okay, but yeah, I mean
I thought Cryo Magma's gonna cry. That's why I did that, but he didn't cry because he. Oh well.
Okay,
Anyway,
whatever.
bottom lane push happening here. Bottom lane. It seems like hello guys, focus. Legion team is gonna be able to pick up this tier 1 here, and Rhapsody gonna be stacking the ancients here. He needs to be really careful because leaders definitely gonna be picking up with a much more there. Yes, he denies the second tower, and my God, but as MRR it is, they are not gonna have the gold from both tier 1s at mid and top.
Yeah, I mean, MR is just really playing the quick response game, quickly porting in, supporting teammates, and s2y is just playing the what do I do game. Because Pestilence missed out 2 stuns, they could have easily picked up the kill on Pharaoh, avoided being collapsed upon by the Gauntlet reported mid, who's probably gonna get killed again!
Oh my God, there goes the Gauntlet Blast already, and Infinitely is gonna be used here. Where is the hook? Yep, and Grapple goes down very nicely. Pasty goes down. Not even gonna use his stun because he knows it's gonna miss.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see a new feeder here. It's not gonna be Escape, it's gonna be Mr. Suns. I think he's just really playing until right now. That's just really terrible gaming right there. Moon Queen's gonna be able to steal at the stacks here from the Legion side, so that's another bad thing. Going for s2y, everything just going in favor of MR right now.
Yeah, and if you realize the 2000 of the night, the gold that they lost kind of actually came back from this Dragon Masters and Dragons here in this Legion Ancient. Pharaoh now actually gonna try and gank MOA. He probably should be able to do this alone. Yeah, he has got ultimate up as well. He's gonna use that. He's gonna use Wall of Mummy as well. Hellfire is probably gonna deal a lot of damage. Just needs to do the auto attack, but of course, Muscle Arms can push him back. That's the problem there. He didn't really see that coming. But very good stuff happening there. But this core, at least he's maintaining his cool. I would have just panicked and probably just left my mouse there. Start raging. Why is this happening to me? Come on, where's the team?
Yeah, but he's not able, so don't worry. Slither bottom lane level 7. He is still very far behind as compared to the level 11 Moon Queen, who's gonna be getting a fire
lane. Cryo misses the stun. Come on, everyone missing the stun from Team Legion, and a 3-man elemental void goes down. Very nice. Where's the damage? Moon Queen comes in. Moon Finale gonna be used. Is it gonna be enough? That's the question. It picks up 1, 2. 2 years gonna be down there already. The third one, Cryo Magma, is gonna try and stun away. He's gonna be fine. And we got Pharaoh just not able to catch up there. So that's one hell of an engagement there. MRR, man. They're showing as to why. This could tilt in our favor very nicely. Just give us a leeway, a slight lead here, and that's it. And the Gauntlet is just coming into play so nicely.
Yep, it's a game 5, for sure. If it's not a game 5...
You buy me dinner. Thank you, Lark.
no, I'm thinking of what should I bet upon.
Round of Takoyaki for all the viewers today, but...
Round of Takoyaki, for sure, for viewers. Yeah, let's do that.
We're gonna have to go down to somewhere in PJ to claim it for you, though.
Yeah, exactly. So too bad for you guys who are international. Ha! I win. That was just such a bad consequence there for Legion team. Everything worked in favor for Hellborn. Huge elemental void, followed up by the huge response there by the Gauntlet and the rest of the gang, doing so much damage. Mr. Sun still cannot finish up Steam Boots. Nowhere close to finishing a Portal Key anytime soon. Portal Key already up on Gauntlet, just received it there. Steam Boots on Rhapsody already. Oh man, this game, it's going to a game 5 to be very clear. Like, I mean, with the way things are going, it's gonna take a lot of throws for MR before s2y gets back in this game. I'm not gonna discount any teams just yet. Saying for fun that,
you have completely discounted them already, just saying.
I'm just doing it for fun, but I mean,
okay, finally the sun goes down. Well done. 07 TV1 probably is gonna die for sure. Yeah, and back to the point. I wanted to ask you, what do you think of this draft? Is it a drafting problem or execution problem coming from s2y?
Problem for sure.
Okay, Flight's gonna be used here. They're gonna try and insist on this tier 1 here. There is no yeah, but it does not look like there is any form of cooldown coming from that Elemental Void. That's okay. Here comes the Pony as well. The stun on the Tempest. probably just scaring the hell out of s2y, but there's nothing much there. And there goes the Golden Blast. Very nicely done. The Keeper pops the rip out. Cryo Magma's gonna call an eruption. And look at Rhapsody. She's gonna save the team a little bit, but it's not gonna be enough. And there goes the Pesty. Pesty goes down. Gauntlet insisting too much. Shirma's gonna pay the price there. And Tempest now gonna be so damaged there by the Slither ultimate. And all of a sudden s2y, they're back into this game.
Yay! Go s2y! No, I'm just kidding. That was just really awesome team fight. That was kind of insane. if you look at it, they're gonna get this tower. They got a huge advantage there. Well, Slither needs to be a little bit careful. Slither, I think, yeah, just picked up his Energize already. So, man, everything is slowly, it's going back and forth. But again, I still think that MR is in still quite a huge lead. They just kind of screwed up their team fight there for a second. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm in 7:14 here, and that's not the time, is it? Yeah, actually, it's gonna be 7:14 soon. But anyway, back to this game here. We have s2y winning the engagement previously because of the ultimate from Slither, dealing a lot of damage. When Magmas did a eruption, it kind of actually helped to expedite the problem a little bit for MRR, and MRR just kind of melted there very quickly and easily, despite having a better engagement sense. And I think that they need to realize that you can't just jump in like that without Elemental Void. It doesn't work. This combo, you need Pharaoh, you need the Tempest to be on ball before it can really work out well.
I actually find it funny that no one tried to cancel Magma's ultimate there. I don't think Tempest's Glacial Blast was on cooldown. So that was kind of a big
Maybe he
problem
forgot
there.
he's got a Q button there, but
Yeah, Magmas was able to get a huge eruption off, and I think that was also one of the biggest factors there in that team fight of s2y winning that one. So huge props to him. He finished up his team boots, slowly getting back into this game. If he can get his portal key, definitely will push them up into the the winning kind of zone against MR. But MR, yeah, still things are going in their favor. Tempest is working towards a shrunken head, I believe, and Moon Queen as well working towards a shrunken head right now because she has the Firebrand ready.
for sure. And we're looking at 7:14 here, still, and it's about 60 minutes into this game. Hellborn still has got a slight lead. They are still ahead, if you ask me, but they need to make sure they don't throw away this lead that they have already. Gauntlet now is doing very well in terms of level 11 with a portal key up. Everything is kind of working in favor for him. But for s2y, they really just need to make sure Backtick actually gets his ulti off in a very nice fashion, and everything else could be alright.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, the gang on Festy right now. Mr. Stunt goes down. That's gonna be a one-man shot of the 5-man possible down south gang there, and yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
here we go.
Slither's gonna come in. Okay, he gets spotted out. Or maybe not, he just blocks out most of the stuff there, but Slither pops out very nicely, and it seems like Muscle Arms gonna be a little bit of trouble there. Pharaoh goes in, but Muscle Arms is saved by the big ultimate, and there goes the Tempest Boy. Fight got cancelled again, and see what happens when Slither gets his ulti off. You lose the fight completely. Moon Queen comes in a bit too slow. Will try to pick off Slither, but doesn't get much of anything done, and here comes Cryo Magmas there. Very nice eruption. He should not be able to boil down this Moon Queen. We got Slither just hiding behind, and here comes Mr. Shinowanek from behind, and he's gonna be able to do much of anything there. Moon Queen picks up the kill on Slither. He does take the fall, but at the very end, it's gonna be a 4-for-4 kind of exchange, considering they're just getting someone else.
That was confusing. Like they could have actually played that a little bit better, but I guess you can't really complain as much. It was very much a favorable win for Legion team. Elemental Void was used, instantly cancelled. Thank God Magmas was in the vicinity, and Magmas is gonna have his portal key now, so that's even better for Legion team right there. Pestilence is gonna get his portal key sometime soon, I hope. He's only selling a 63 gold, so hopefully he's gonna be able to pick up on that soon. So they're gonna get a shrunken head, I believe. He has 1.4k in the bank, and yeah, Tempest Elemental Void is down, so I'm sure the Legion team can make use of this right now.
For sure, and we're looking at about 18 minutes into this game now, and Legion team getting some traction back in their favor. Very good stuff. They have already denied 2 towers, so in terms of tower kill, they definitely are ahead. We got Hellborn team just pushing the bottom lane here, and all 3 members gonna be here, and Legion team nowhere in sight. They probably will not look to defend their spot without Slither's ultimate up, and they generally cannot do much of anything here. Magma's gonna pot out as well, so at least Hellborn finds comfort in securing their first tower gold here.
Yeah, but at the same time, Keeper of the Forest is working in the topside tower. They can port and defend. That is definitely a given since Pharaoh is a port, Tempest is a port. Does Gauntlet have one? No, actually Gauntlet doesn't have one. Okay, so I guess they're just gonna give this tower up away. They're gonna go for the tier 2. So they're gonna try to establish some sort of aggression here to force the ports out from this Legion side, but I don't think it's gonna be effective. They're actually gonna back off right now.
Yeah, they are gonna back up there, and bottom lane tier 2 tower still kind of in full health. Legion team is not gonna milk on the slight momentum that they have to push the top lane. Actually, Hellborn's gonna go to the Kong area, and there is a ward of sight that I think actually spotted out this aggression on the Kong pit there. But are they gonna react to that? That's the question. They don't have any tier 1 in sight, it cannot really come in time. And yeah, I think Kong is going to MRR.
Yeah, for sure. And that's huge because Moon Queen is gonna reach level 16 soon. He has his token there, so he's gonna be able to survive. That will mean that he can actually take a team fight before even having the shrunken head if the team fight is gonna break out, which is probably gonna happen at the top side. Tempest is probably gonna die here.
Yeah, okay, Tempest needs to be very careful here. Moon Queen takes up some aggression from the Ancients. She should be okay. Legion team is trying to make the trying to be the aggressors getting aggressed on that is pulling out the aggression here. Wow, I can't believe I pulled that off, but yeah. They are actually gonna try and gank this Hellbourne team. How do you think that's actually gonna turn out for them?
Well, apparently it's not gonna turn out fine because Tempest, I think he was kind of aware. It's like, oh shit, something doesn't feel right. He backed off instantly. They can still force the aggression on this tier 2, but they're trading a tier 2 mid for a tier 2 top. I don't think that's the best trade, to be very honest. It seems like Hellbourne's ready for this. Yep, they're gonna go for the gank flank. And
flank from the left here, from the south.
This could actually turn into a very huge team fight. Let's do this. Let's do this, guys. Here we go.
Yeah, a little bit short in terms of distance. Maybe getting some vision. Pharaoh might want to jump in, but nope, Pharaoh doesn't jump still. They need to kill Slither. They know that for sure. And Eps, Pharaoh jumps in. Mookie comes in from behind. Pastry's gonna take the fall first. Slither goes in. Slither's gonna be able to pop the ultimate very soon. Seems like Heartman takes a bit of a fall. He goes in for a sacrificial stun. Doesn't get much of anything done. And there goes the Element of Void, but a quick silence there. Another stun coming in from MOA. MOA is gonna be able to stop the Element of Void. And because Slither just gonna be able to just pick up the kill onto Rhapsody, but Slither is running in the opposite direction again. A little bit confused as to why here. Come on, you're gonna have to know your home's in the opposite direction. He's gonna try and pot there. And yep, it's definitely not gonna come. Oh wow, it is! Okay!
Yeah.
Alright, what happened to the grapple there? I mean, that was kinda off cooldown, Gauntlet.
No, it wasn't. Like, I don't know why Children 1X is holding back so much, but yeah, that was actually a really good play by Backstick to use the ward to block off his their paths. They had to actually destroy it before they went in, so that cut off quite a bit of time there. But despite that, yeah, Gauntlet should have been able to stop him because he blinked into there. I think he was just a little bit afraid of missing because he didn't really have the vision just yet, since there was no auto attacks coming up from Slither. He was just porting away. But yeah, that was a very messy team fight. That could have gone definitely much more favorable for our Legion team if Magmus didn't get caught in the ultimate there. He was actually sitting in Viz. The ultimate came off from Pharaoh. It latched onto Pestilence, and Pestilence was basically nearby the no, was it Pestilence or was it Cupid Mars? I can't remember. It was nearby the Magmus, and Magmus practically got like stuck there.
Yeah, it's crazy. So, I mean, 22 minutes in here, and it's 12-20. MR still got a pretty good lead. They've got a Moon Queen here with a fantastic Token of Life. I'm looking forward for a very good team fight from them. They kind of misplayed on the kill on Slither. I agree with you on that one there, but Slither now is about 3k gold up. He should be looking himself off the master for sure. That's gonna be the only thing that could nicely try and kill out most of these Hellbourne members. I mean, in terms of, you know, DPS, damage per second, and stuff like that.
Yeah, they, Hellbourne team's gonna go ahead and look on the Ancients here. Moon Queen is already with the Shrunken Head, gonna start working towards the Gym Meter's Bane, and it's gonna be super scary for Hellbourne. Oh, Slither actually, I thought he was going for Shrunken, but
Yeah.
he's gonna go for the straight up Staff of the Master, and I guess that is kind of okay. But they're gonna have to hope that they survive, and right now they don't really look like they're a team that can really survive the damage
I actually
output.
kind of like the Staff of the Master because I thought that's gonna build some damage over time. That's gonna really help in terms of just burning down this, well, Hellbourne members here. But that's it. It's okay because they're actually gonna be able to push down these mid lanes for Hellbourne, and bottom is gonna get pressured on by Team Legion. Gauntlet comes in. Gauntlet goes down. A 3-man pod comes in. Slither is the main target. Slither is gonna be left behind. He's gonna be left for dead here, and the entire Hellbourne Crusade is here to stay. Sparrow's gonna try and get some vision up so he could actually look for more people to kill, but that's not gonna help much there. Seeing how the very nice positioning there from Team Legion's very own Keeper of the Forest. So that's pretty good stuff. And MR, they're still on top, man.
Yeah, they really are. I was actually hoping that that Legion team could have banked on the fact that they were porting in and tried to make a huge turnaround play there. But I guess it's just near the tier 2, you can't really do much after that. So much things not working in their favor. No portal key on Keeper of the Forest. Legion team, still no other defensive items. Pestilence, no portal key, forced to go for an early shrunken hit. Portal key only on Magmus. Master of Arms doesn't really have much items because he has to, you know, basically keep warding up. No Astrolabe on Keeper of the Forest, that's another problem. No push books at all, so I mean they're so far behind. I don't even think they can take a fight against MRR right now because MRR is just gonna keep getting stronger and stronger. They're super tanky now. Moon Queen is insane. He has his Dream Meter's been completed. He's level 18. He's 4 levels higher than anyone. I mean, than the highest member on Legion side.
Yeah, that's crazy. So we got a tier 3 challenger by Team Hellborn already. If Jominis been, like I said, it's gonna be going down very soon. Now Gauntlet Blast gonna be used on Slayer. Slayer is gonna be, wow, a hook there. What just happened? That was the prize hook. Now Slayer needs to pop that in, but he doesn't do that because it's on cooldown. That's completely regrettable. The Element of Void is gonna be used there to just lock down on the Magmus. Magmus takes the fall, and on the other hand, Pestilence is just completely confused. He's not gonna be able to do much of anything. Moon Queen is gonna lose there. The token, but she's definitely gonna come back very strong. Magmus comes in with Nice Eruption. It's gonna help out a little bit, but the Nice Rhapsody skill got used there. It's gonna be cancelled in just 1 second. That's fine. And Team Hellborn is not gonna be able to try and pull back here. Legion team is gonna be on roll. They are gonna try and pull down the Pharaoh. Pharaoh is gonna run in a really awkward direction there, but I guess it's a bit of a sacrifice there from Pharaoh to try and make sure that the aggression doesn't go on straight out to the rest of his teammates there. So at least 07TV1's gonna die, and Legion team finds comfort in knowing that they defended their bottom lane tower with a token wasted.
Yeah, but they had to force the buyback on Magmus again. Not as prime as they wanted to. I guess in a way you can say that that was actually kind of a decent team fight for them because they actually killed Moon Queen twice. So that was pretty good. 48k by the way in bank for Keeper of the Forest. So he's gonna get an early restoration. So
oh god, what's happening here? Alright, Keeper a lot of trouble. Keeper is okay, wow. How did he die there? Bomb Rusher Pole? Okay, Meteor, I think.
Lightning speed!
Something along that line. That's fine. Okay, Magmus comes in, stuns Gauntlet. Gauntlet gonna try and run away. Tempest a lot of trouble, but here comes Statico from the Rhapsody. Rhapsody is gonna buy some time, but here's the Pestilence that's taking flight. Pesty is gonna try and chase up to this Tempest. Tempest probably gonna try, but here comes the pod. That's gonna be really risky. And Pesty is gonna, wow, Pesty actually goes in to find this Tempest. He wants this Tempest dead. And that's it. The Cryo Magmus with a nice stun picks up the kill, and Pesty is gonna have to sacrifice himself. I don't think that's really worth it.
yeah, definitely. Definitely not worth it at all. I think. Just definitely like. He gave up the kill. Who was the one that got the kill there? Okay, that was actually
Magmus,
07. Yeah, 070 actually got the kill there. So Pharaoh is gonna get a little bit more farm out of that again. And now Keeper of the Forest is dead. So is Pestilence. Pestilence initiation gone. Man, Mr. Sun's 1, 9, and 7. This is terrible.
Yeah, the thing is, Hellborn team is just pressuring on, using the standard Illusion Abusion to go down on the tier 3 there. But wow, it's actually taking a lot of time to get knocked off there as well. Defense Tower is gonna get a little bit of chip damage, but Hellborn team's gonna pull back. 9k goal lead, MRR. They need to be really careful not to throw this game away, like I said so many times before, because Vexy Gashry, it was the main reason why they kind of won the previous team fight, and I wouldn't really say that they won that, but they did. Was because Vexy Gashry didn't get the ultimate off. If he did, it's gonna be completely disastrous for Team Hellborn. And even under those circumstances, you can see that Moon Queen died twice, like you said. So MR needs to be really careful. They need to know what is the game plan here.
Yeah, they need to know the aim of the game is to destroy the ranks, not to farm KDR. So hopefully they get that in their heads and they'll be able to win this game. Keeper of the Force actually staring down Gauntlet here. Gauntlet Shrunken Hit plus the portal key. Pharaoh, I'm not sure what Pharaoh's next item is gonna be. I definitely think things like Staff of the Master is pretty good.
Oh! Pharaoh jumps and Pesty straight up here, and it seems like all of us gonna be used as well. Keeper uses the root, and we have a little bit of Panzer armor onto this Mr. Stuns. Mr. Stuns is now gonna be able to bang on Pharaoh. Pharaoh a lot of trouble. That's gonna be a jump that's not gonna be worth it. It's a great leap of faith off the cliff. So yeah.
Yep, well played. Well, good response again coming in from s2y. They're just trying to milk on whatever mistakes that Hellborn team makes, and they're making quite a few, to be very honest. Moon Queen is still farming a crazy storm, 558 gold per minute, so nothing to take away from him. But if his supports die, like the rest of his teammates die, Moon Queen cannot fight the team alone. He doesn't have his major core item set, like things like Wingbow, things like the Symbol of Rage. If he has that, then yeah, maybe he can just, 5v1 the whole damn thing. But it's not looking like that kind of situation right now. Restoration Stone finally completed by Keeper of the Forest. So the time is now. Thankfully, he's able to finally complete that. It's ages before I was able to get that. I believe Portal Key is the next in line for his item choice.
Okay, second Kong here. MR. I do remember now that they are a team that's kind of obsessed with Kong. But yeah, they're actually gonna try and make sure that they secure the Kongor approach here. Meanwhile, we got some Tree Dogs coming in, and that's gonna provide a vision here for Team Legion. They're gonna know that Moon Queen's been dealing a bit of damage to Kong, and they won't know how much life Kong is at, but they're not gonna get that information. Legion team is probably just setting up some Toxin Ward perimeter here, just to make sure that they get a bit of a good, visual ground. And Pharaoh with the, Tormented Soul provides some vision again for help on team. So this is actually a mini wall of China here.
Yeah, and those Toxin Wards can actually be very damn annoying. Because the Toxic Wards, if I'm not mistaken, they provide a slow as well. Minus 25 movement speed for 5 seconds. So that's actually very nice. Moon Queen, by the way, actually just picked up the Dancing Blade already. So he's working towards picking up his early Wingbow, which is going to be very good since there is no way that either players on the Legion side is going to be picking up on a Savage Mace anytime soon. So
and also the fact that it actually adds a bit of range.
Yes, that too. Slither's working on a Shrunken Head, so nowhere close is he going to be getting the Savage Mace.
Yeah, nowhere close at all, like you said. And I think for sure Slither needs the Shrunken Head now that he's already got most of his aggression item up. I'm a bit sad that he didn't really put those Stuff of Master to good use. So that's it. Team Legion now is probably going to try and secure the Kong area. Warden up a little bit of a perimeter again. Moon Queen's gonna walk in here, and that's just a very gutsy walk here. Okay, that's gonna be it. They're gonna jump on the KOTF. KOTF, however, goes invisible. That's completely regrettable. And meanwhile, Moon Queen gets Shrunken Head very nicely done. Rhapsody is gonna be able to channel most of the ultimate out. That's really good. And now Hellbound's looking to be in a very good shape because most of the damage from Slither's ultimates get completely nullified. Plus the fact you see, we got Tempest Shrunken Head, we got Gauntlet Shrunken Head, we got Moon Queen Shrunken Head. Almost everyone Shrunken Head up. So the damage is not gonna be very strong. Coming up from Slither's ultimate, that's the Poison Spray, or is it the Poison Eruption? Okay, they kind of changed that there. Fine, Kongor is going to get challenged here, probably is going to go down, and once that's it, I think MR is still in a very good spot.
Yeah, very good spot indeed. That was a huge misplay there coming from s2y. They tried to be the aggressors, but if you can't burst down the Tempest or any of the other players quickly, you're going to put yourself in a really bad position, because they have Shrunken Heads. Shrunken Heads is just instant win for them against the Legion lineup.
Of course, instant win. And yeah, I don't really see how Legion can probably, again, save themselves here. Their previous... Well, the only thing that we kind of didn't cover in the early game was the possibility of a Slither salvation, which actually did came true. And Magmus with a very good booster there. But other than that, you don't have that kind of synergy in the late game against the Moon Queen, against the Tempest as well. That's gonna be really sick. And Tempest, man, he's got 2.5k gold in the bank. He could be going for Restoration Stone. He could also be going for Portal Key, either which would really help him a lot. But I would actually kind of like the Portal Key first because placement is just a lot more important than making double ultimate on this Tempest. You're gonna want to make sure that you catch in the Keeper. Since you already have the Shrunken Head, probably nothing else except Keeper to stop you there.
Yeah, exactly. Like he just needs to aim Keeper. Keeper spotted in sights, trap two or three other members next to him, or just even like 2 or 3. I mean like 2 or 1, sorry. And it's gonna be very devastating. Moon Queen,
Wingbow.
Yeah, Wingbow. This is game right here, I think.
Yep, the aggression there, it's gonna start. Hellbound team knocking on tier 3 down south. The challenge is on. Legion team is in a lot of trouble. Oh my god, Slither gets caught ahead and a great Gauntlet hook comes in. Slither is gonna take the fall. He must be thinking of buying back right now. There is no way his team can win this fight without him. He needs to buy back, but he's just waiting for that. He definitely has the buyback, he's just not going to use it. That's okay, Moon Queen's going to be knocking on range barracks, and there we go, the buyback's going to be up, and there goes the Pharaoh misses the ulti. That's a bit of a misplay, but that's okay. And there goes the Eruption from Magmus. Rhapsody using the ultimate a little bit too slow, but look at that! Tempest Element of Void just working it out really great here for Team Hellbound. Hellbound is definitely going to do a lot of work here, and as you can see, s2y is going to be left with really just the Slither. Great to grapple against. Slither probably going to have to take the fall here. And we got Fasty just coming out here, but Mr. Suns is not going to do jack. And that's it, man, guys. Fifth game. Every map was won on Hellborn. If the fifth game goes to s2y, in the future we will not have any streams anymore.
Yep, we already know what's gonna happen. If on Hellborn, win. If on Legion, lose. Basically, this is just what we're gonna follow. But yeah, that
Automatic
was
default. Yeah.
yeah, automatically default. That was just insane gaming. It's just the Hellborn advantage, man. The Hellborn advantage just always plays a factor in games, and that's why players always prefer to be in the Hellborn side. But yeah, Moon
Yeah.
Queen, man. Like I said earlier, if Legion team doesn't make a quick use of early gaming, they're gonna lose out. They had a small window of opportunity, to be very honest, but they kind of screwed that up as well. So yeah, they deserve to lose there in that game.
So funny. I mean, I'm looking at a post-game chat here, and they're saying that, oh god, congrats, you're gonna get Legion X, and we have MR Cheetah 1X saying, do you want to reroll? But, but yeah, it doesn't work that way. Anyway, Babel here, joined by Larcms, because enjoys that cast as well as this whole entire day. We have the fifth and final game of the HoN Tour Southeast Asia Grand Finals. That's gonna be up in about, I would say about 5 to 10 minutes because the players might need a bit of a break. It's already 7:30 p.m. here in Singapore, so we've been casting since like 1, I think. Yeah, 1:30. So it's a 6 hours back-to-back action. Of course, we're used to a little bit longer cast, but this is still generally very, very taxing. So we're gonna take a bit of a break. We'll be back real soon. Hope you guys stay tuned. See you guys again in a short while. Bibble here, signing out.